I like you have a cupcake. I like you have a cupcake.
So many kept commenting this even though I already posted it many times, so let me create a video. It's called the Female Delusion Calculator, and this is the website. Enjoy.
What was your epiphany moment that it was time to break up with your partner?
Well, goddamn, we're gonna go there. All right, let's go there. Well, my first epiphany was when she started putting holes in the walls. My second epiphany was when she started calling me fat and ugly. My third epiphany was when she said I didn't make enough money, but I was making 6 figures a year and had bought us 2 Jeeps. Next epiphany was when she said she didn't want this life, as in I had slept 3 hours a night for a week while going to work, and I asked her to get up and comfort our brand new son who was crying, and she said she didn't want to. She didn't want this life anymore. The final epiphany for me was we were feeding our son, and she started talking crap on my best friend. And I called her a bitch and told her I didn't love her anymore.
Or anybody you know is a part of Mgtow, Mgtow, men who go their own way, can you tell them to reach out to me either here in a comment or message me on Instagram? I need somebody for a podcast. Thank you.
This right here is why men have mental health issues, why their suicide rate is 3 times that much as women. Can't do anything right. So I wanted to work so that my wife didn't have to. We both wanted her to be able to stay home with my son. And that meant that during the busy seasons at my job, my salaried job, I would have to work 80, 90-hour work weeks. That's just the way it is sometimes. You're not going to be able to sit there on the couch and cuddle all the time. Sometimes, if you're a stay-at-home spouse, your spouse is going to be busy and away at work. And I'm sorry, your claim about labor laws does not apply to salaried positions. In today's day and age, you have to work a lot if you're going to do 2 people's jobs. I didn't want my family to be homeless. Grow up.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man.
Continue to let these girls tell you that feminism is all about equality. It isn't. It's all about maintaining their privileges they had in the past with the privileges they have in the modern day and age. Don't let them fucking fool you guys. Stay woke.
And here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted by the jerks and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you. But don't worry, there are plenty of women your age too who are dying to meet a really nice, good guy.
Damn, you hit the spot. I mean, I don't want to say I told you so.
So when there's an abusive relationship where the man is being abused, nobody brings up the fact that the man is...
No. This take got me all the way fucked up. What? I spoke about this before, okay? It is a fact that men, for the most part, are stronger than women physically. However, you don't have to be physically stronger than someone to have the shit kicked out of you. Not all of domestic abuse is specifically centered around physical strength. In terms of domestic abuse, it's mainly about the power dynamic. If a man or woman thinks they can overpower or hurt their partner, whether it's financially, physically, emotionally, they will do it. You could go to the gym every day. If an abusive woman wants to emasculate you and rock your shit, she will. It's not about, oh, we say physical strength when it benefits us. If someone's being abused, they're being fucking abused, that's it. Also the reason why we never bring up physical strength if a man's being abused by a woman, because it reinforces toxic masculinity. The fact that a man getting beaten by a girl is a sign of weakness. Get the fuck out of here.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter, well, no, that's just obnoxious. Peter, sorry.
Gotcha, bitch!
Would you let a guy take you to a chain restaurant, like to Olive Garden?
Why you should avoid a dinner first date. Firstly, you don't know if you vibe with the person, so you're wasting time and resources on someone that's uncertain. For all you know, the girl could just be using you for food, so you might just become a food guy. It's not a creative option. She has been probably asked on dinner dates by dozens of guys. You're stuck there for at least an hour, and it basically just feels like an interview, just sitting there talking. It's not easygoing and fun. First dates should be low budget or just free, so here are some options that are much better than dinner dates.
I've got a new question for you guys. Why do you think guys no longer want to get married?
If you talk to anyone in the Mgtow community, that's Mgtow, it stands for men going their own way, they'll tell you pretty much the same thing, that the reward just doesn't outweigh the risk. The risk is too substantial for them. There are men that have been burnt at the hands of malicious women that just seek to mine them as a resource, all while gaslighting them, pretending that they love them, when all they really love is what the man can provide for them. It's quite selfish, really. And I'm not going to generalize and say that all women are that way out, because that's wrong. However, it's just so, instead of going looking for your unicorn, it's just so much easier to think, fuck this, not doing the dating game, not doing marriage, I'd rather be alone, peaceful, thank you. Peace.
Siblings? I haven't got siblings, no. No, do you know what? I've got 3 nieces, I try and see them as much as possible.
I've got 3 nephews.
Just find it hard though, like, obviously...
You have 3 nieces?
Yeah, my brother.
Did you have siblings?
No. They're my brother's children.
Oh, but so you got a brother?
I've got a brother.
Can I tell you why he ghosted you? Can I tell you? Like, guys think this isn't bait at all. But here's the thing. I used to play like a dude. I have to say I used to play like a dude. So I kind of fucking see right through this shit. You're gonna hit her up for a month, right? You're gonna like work your angles. You're gonna be so into her. You're like, yes, like love, like this energy that we've got something going. She's gonna be into it, but she's taking her time. She's like really trying to, you know, tread lightly because she's a respectful woman and she wants to make sure it's worth it for her to even meet up with you, right? And she just wants to vet you out a little bit because there's so many freaks that she's met, right? Cool, great. One day you just like RIP. RIP. You hit her up and then you go RIP. Ghost. Why? Because there's an easier pussy to fuck, and now you got to entertain that because you cannot multitask. And then what you're going to do is once you're done with that situation, which you're going to get bored of real quick, you're going to come right back to the girl that you've been working on. Because you think, might as well pick up where I left off. Bitch, no, the game is over. No redos here. We higher than that.
On the count of 3, we say our favorite movie. 1, 2, 3. The Notebook. Okay. What's Reservoir Dogs? I spilled my water. Improv. I'm so glad we can finally meet in this juncture. I know this place where we can have an incredible sound bath next week if you would like to join me in that space. I'm from Baltimore, but let me stop you right there. Do you have childhood trauma because your aura is black? I just moved to LA, but I absolutely know the owner. David. He didn't see me. So what area do you live in? Do you live near Wilshire, like West Side, Miracle Mile? Do you live on the East Side, like near Los Feliz, like the Glendale, Silver Lake Juncture? Like what area do you live in? Okay, cool. That's a nice area. It's all right. This is really nice. Well, I wanted to take this time to get a little closer with you. I wanted to tell you about my parents' divorce. You're funny. I really want to marry someone who's funny.
Dating rules that are out there are not meant for people who actually want to have a healthy, happy relationship. Dating rules like don't call back immediately, that's one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard in my life. Why is that? Because it's fake. It's not real. Most people have their phone with them all the time. Now, like me, I do, but of course I have other things going on like work and what have you. Totally cool. But at the first chance I have, I'm going to respond to someone. Okay? I'm not going to play a game and go, let me wait. Let me make fear happen for that person that maybe I'm not interested, or, get them hooked in because they think, oh, I've got to work harder. That's all fear-based. That's not love-based. If you want to have a healthy relationship, you got to think from love. You've got to be coming from love. And that is a safer place to come from than playing games. I promise you that.
If you're a player, what does this really mean? This is a charged question that you need to be able to disarm, because if you don't, it could blow up in your face. What she's really saying is, your behaviour is attractive, but I'm concerned that you might do this with all the girls. The key is to know that she is testing you to see if you come unglued. So being defensive and saying, no, what do you mean? Will show that you're being insecure about your behaviour. Instead, do not allow her framing of the question to affect you. Just stay centered and with a smile say, you wish. That implies that you're not a player, but at the same time it's playful and throws her onto the back foot, inferring that it's her that likes players.
Shit test from my own personal experience. There was a woman that I went out on a few dates with a couple years ago. We knew each other from a class and she was texting me. So I said to her, when are you free? Let's go grab a drink. She took 2 days to get back to me. Today, I wouldn't even respond to it. But back then, I was still figuring things out and I was getting more experience from where I used to be in my life. I responded back to her and said, on that day when she's free, let's grab drinks at a location and a time. On the day of the date, she sends me a message saying I might be an extra half an hour behind. I didn't anticipate this date would go through, so I actually made plans to go watch an improv show. The show ended, I was about to go home, and I actually got a text from her saying, hey, I'm on my way to the bar. Well, I took my time, I walked down the street, I get in there. That was a test. She wanted to see if I would comply with it. In that case, I shouldn't have told her that I was okay with the 30-minute difference. At the end of the date, I went in for the kiss and she pulled away. When she backed away, I just looked at her and I laughed. I'm gonna live either way without it. I can get another girl another day. It's not a big deal. I didn't walk her home. I just got in my car and left after I politely said goodnight.
Call me crazy, but I'm only interested in people who are interested in me. Like, if you don't give me the attention that I want, I will find someone who will.
I'm gonna see if TikTok can find me a good man. So with that being said, I am taking applications. You must be at least 28 or 29, and you can be all the way up to 55. So if you're interested, send me a message. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you follow me. And with that being said, I will talk to you soon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, yeah. Yeah.
Ladies, here's a red flag that many I've noticed, they can't catch it. So you start dating somebody, you're in the early stages of dating, okay? And this man, particularly, he notices everything about you. He notices the little baby lights that you just got put in your hair. He notices really odd, tiny things that most men would not notice. You feeling me? So be careful with this type of man. This man that notices every little detail in the future has a huge possibility of being that kind of guy that wants to control every little thing that you do, and you will be you'll be on lockdown and not able to do many things. You're almost better off with the guy's guy who's into sports and who does not notice those things, like when you get your hair done. Truly.
Be honest with me, what is the real reason why dating is so hard these days? Like, the real reason.
Alright, fuck the options. It's evident that everybody has options just due to this capitalistic ass shit, right? Got Tinder, all type of shit. Alright, take into consideration this stupid ass concept of dating. We literally try and look our best, work out, stay in shape, buy our best clothes, spit our best game, all this shit, right? only for you to finally attract the person that you're trying to impress. The whole concept of dating, at least in this country, like, is basically along the lines of hurt as many people as you can without being hurt, right? So everybody's avoiding to be the person who cares the most. Yeah, everybody's avoiding to be the person who cares the most about the relationship. So you spend all this time attracting the person that you want only to spend the entire duration pretending not to care about them. Like, shut the fuck.
Be honest with me. What is the real reason why you're single right now?
I've realized that I'm probably just perfect and it's everybody else around me that's got issues.